So yeah, let's save here and do a little investigating before we get too far. Because, yeah. I think we're going to need to. So first of all, just to show this, in case I'm crazy and it's not true, but if we take Sid, the game soft locks. I'm 98.5% sure. If we go try to do Rocket Town. I forget where, but soft lock somewhere. And funnily enough, if you don't do this and you try to do it later after the Turk section here, it soft locks, which is kind of funny. Wait, Sid just what? Sid, like what? What's that? There's a soft lock. Sid like walked up and then like appeared out the door. That was funny. Okay, just for the heck of it, just to dot all of our T's and cross all of our I's. What if we put Sid in this slot instead? Was he in that slot or the other slot? He was in last slot? Okay. Let's put him there. Pretty sure it'll still soft lock. But might as well check. Because there is a funny thing with the diamond weapon thing. If you have Aerith in a different slot, you can make it work, apparently. Someone found out later. Didn't end up mattering for this run, but... yeah, he still goes in the same spot. Okay, so... Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. I guess that wouldn't matter, huh? I was thinking maybe we go to calm and remove the party and do that scene. But then we'd have to fight Palmer alone, and that would give us more XP. So, because there's no menu between there and Palmer. And even if we do the elixir thing, we want to save it for later. So, because we only get one. So, I think we stick to the plan. I was just showing why Sid soft locks, because if Sid didn't soft lock, we could bring Sid and go fight the guards. With Red 13 out of the party. Does this still leave the possibility of just fighting the guards later, though? Wouldn't we want to wait and fight the guards later when Sid's a higher level? Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just not fight the guards at all? Yeah, just don't even fight him at all. Because then we can fight him later with Aerith gone and Sid at a higher level. Okay, so the only real question is, are we forced Tifa and Barrett? And does that mean that we need to redo the entire playthrough and get elixirs a different way? That's the question. That's the question we have to answer. Because we don't want to go through the craziness of Temple and then realize we have to redo the whole playthrough anyways. Dynamics, I think we'd be here all day trying to explain this to you if we... You'd have to watch the playthrough. We're like 900 levels deep. We've gone through 3 complete playthroughs at this point for this. We'd have to cook for a while. We've been doing this for months, so more than just a long conversation. How's it going, Batonic? Yeah, so... we don't have to redo the whole playthrough, but we'd have to do everything from Great Glacier beyond again. Wait, what if we did that? What if we did that? What if we did Temple, left, got Forest Barrett Tifa, continued to City, slept in City, and then just took the Highwind out and went and fought Carry Armor? Because you get... Do you get a menu there? Do you get a menu there? No, no, it works. I've done it. We've done this and then went all the way through, all the way up to the freaking weapon cutscene again. It's crazy. You can do like everything all over again. The bosses aren't there, but you can get all the way through without soft locking. It's crazy. I'm almost wondering, what if we got all the way to the point where Tifa runs up and interrupts you? Could we switch parties there? There's got to be somewhere. There's got to be somewhere we can change parties. Without doing the Great Glacier again. Nice cutscene. There's got to be somewhere. Okay, so... we gotta go do the scene, don't we? I think even if I cheat the key in, it doesn't work, I don't think. Do I have enough money for a ticket? Okay, good. I'm using the Ultima tool dynamics. I think as long as we can find a way to change the party, this should be the best route. Yeah, I didn't put the health bars on screen because we're not fighting anything. No, you can't, unfortunately, Yeti. Actually, if we go to calm, all that happens is we lose our entire party. And it becomes Cloud solo. Also, this is great. Best date scene of all time. So we get a menu here, right? Okay, so... this is Tifa, right? Nah, Schizo's gone. He doesn't come back. You can walk right past his room. Where did I put my invisible boatmobile? Oh, right. It's still over there. I think we actually need to, Nah, no we don't. It'll be fine. I really hope we don't have to redo everything, but if we do, then I'm gonna do it, because this is the ultimate run. This is as low as it goes, so I want to do it legit. So if we gotta do everything over again, I will. But hopefully we don't. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. 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 Got there eventually. I'm pretty sure they don't come back. Because we tested it to see for fun. I'm pretty sure they don't come back. Man, that would be absolutely ridiculous if we walk all the way through Great Glacier just to switch our party and then run all the way back out. That might be what we have to do. We're not really at Temple yet. We're testing something. Because there's a chance we gotta redo everything, and I don't want to put too much more time into this run if we have to redo everything. Thank you, Sitar. Good luck. I've actually been watching the VOD before I watched that video because I was following it and then I missed his successful run, so I've been watching the VOD. Okay, so like I said, I believe we get Forrest Barrett Tifa here. Could you share your experience on each character before redoing everything? I don't think you need to redo everything, but I know some stuff you didn't do. Like getting the chocobo with Tifa. Getting the chocobo with Tifa. How would we get the chocobo with Tifa? I don't understand. All right. Oh, I think I see what you mean. Like, only give her... Yeah, like, because I didn't know how the rest of the... At that point, it's... Because I didn't know how the rest of the run was going to go, so I didn't know if... Even, like, small things like that. I would rather just do the run as if, like... With a plan in mind, give everyone as low XP as possible. And then, like, if there is one level that could have been done in one spot, but not in another spot, like that kind of thing, that's fine. There was just no way for me to know if I do one, like, oh, this is the final time that Tifa could get experience and it won't give her a level. That might change something else later that we change, and then we'd be doing this for like 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. Okay, so... Now the question is, can we change this party? Because what we're supposed to do right now is go fight Carry Armor. But we do not want to fight Carry Armor with this party. So, my idea was... go to City. You can land there? And it should let us sleep. And then... Why do we need to get Cloud solo? Couldn't we just... Could we just go to Icicle Inn? Oh, because Tifa's with us. No, because our game moment is cooked. If we try to go on the high wind, the game soft locks. So we go to calm. See, this is why I kept calm this whole time, just in case. This is why I kept this active, just in case. So now we're just Cloud. Now we go to Icicle. We'd have to survive all this with no encounters, by the way. Dude, if this works, this is the dumbest crap ever. This is actually the dumbest crap ever if this works. This could be a new level of nonsense. Oh, for sure. I mean, I knew this playthrough was going to be nuts. That's why when we originally came up with the idea, I was like, why don't we do more than one playthrough? Because I knew this was just going to be... This was just going to go down an absolute insane rabbit hole. So I'm glad we did the Cloud and Barret playthroughs first, because this is insane. But that was the point. That was the idea behind this. What's the goal here? How long you gonna be here? How much time you got? We need to get rid of Aerith, but we also need to get rid of our party and have a different party when we fight carry armor. If we want to absolutely min-max, and by min-max I mean min, our XP. Because after getting rid of Aerith, we're getting rid of Aerith so that we have less levels total. Because now she's gone forever. So all the XP she's gotten throughout the entire game is gone. But when we get rid of Aerith, the party is forced to be Cloud, Tifa, Barret. Because of that scene where Cloud wakes up and he's like, I'm gonna lose it! So... But we don't want to fight carry armor with Cloud, Tifa, Barret, because Barret is one of our highest level boys, and we want him in the PHS to get XP. So we need to find a way to get a PHS to PHS him out. But because of Disc 1 skip, we don't have a PHS. And because of the back in time glitch, we cannot go in the high wind and change our party. Because if we go in the high wind, it thinks it's the very first time we've ever seen the high wind, and it tries to play that cutscene and it soft locks. So we're looking for another way to change our party. And the idea is, if we can get all the way to Whirlwind Maze with only Cloud in the party, Tifa should run up to us and say, hey, take me with you. And we should be able to change our party. If you think this is broken, wait till we beat the game in 7 minutes this weekend. Be here Monday. We're going to beat the game in 7 minutes. And start Indie Gauntlet. But the 7 minutes thing might be even crazier. Get me out! I hate this room. Just make sure this guy doesn't, like... Oh no, I forgot about this. Yeah, I just disabled encounters. This is gonna suck if we do this for real with encounters. Getting through this entire thing with just Cloud is gonna suck. The definition of an indie game is how long it is. Therefore, Final Fantasy VII is an indie game because I beat it in 7 minutes. True. This guy is so right. Huh? What? What do you mean you can't hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Help! If you can hear me, say you can't hear me in the chat. Okay, good. Good, good. All is well. At least I'm safe inside my mind. There is a crazy world where if this doesn't work, we might want to go do the PHS thing. Even though we get a little bit of XP, it might be less XP than the alternative. But Prophet's glitch with the, well, not glitch, but exploit would be better. It would just involve us redoing the whole playthrough, but it would be better. Because that would get us no extra XP. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's actually pretty dope. Like, you can just run through without doing the icicles. Without doing the rock puzzle. Still have to do these dumb screens, but... I have to do this entire thing with just Cloud. Oh my god. This is gonna be awful. I mean, better than redoing the whole playthrough, but... not that much better. Yeah, he'll have his HP pluses. Why would I have to redo the train? Yeah, I can get that, Gigas armlet I was wanting. Nope. She didn't do it. Did not work. Isn't it crazy you can go all the way up here? Gaming. Okay, Barrett. Barrett's just chilling. There's no shot that worked. Well, actually, it might be because encounters are turned off. It might be because encounters are turned off. Because that shouldn't have worked. Yeah, what happens if we do all this? We still haven't gotten any extra XP, so this is all still fine as long as we get a PHS at some point. Junon elevator glitch is still set up, so... What if doing the Junon section, like, screws up the glitch? I don't think it does, because we don't touch any elevators, but... Doesn't this soft lock or something? Something soft locks here eventually. It's gotta. I'm not skipping any cutscenes because I don't want to accidentally break it because I skipped something. We're watching this. Yeah, you know the problem? We're gonna lose Cloud forever. We're gonna lose Cloud forever doing this. Which would be great if we could finish the game, but we can't finish the game without Cloud. Dude, how sick would that be? Finish the game with, like, Tifa? We have, like, a party of 4 people? I can't believe this works, by the way. Like, I can't believe the game does not soft lock if you go through this entire thing twice. What if we drop Tifa off and then find a way to get Cloud back? And then Tifa's gone forever. We are too far. We're too deep, guys. We are way too deep into this. This is too far. We have gone too far. Let's just play the whole rest of the freaking game. This is ridiculous. We get no XP in this section, so, like, this is all fine. This is so stupid. Let's just have Tifa go through this horrific incident twice. Sapphire weapon gets blasted twice. No, we've not rested yet. Do the thing, Tifa. Use your... Do... Brother, is it not? Oh. Got it. We got there. This is where it ends. I can't get out of the chair. Tifa can't survive the gas because she already had a prior incident with gas. And her lungs are like already half poisoned. She doesn't get out of the chair in time and dies at the end. It's so funny because we actually get the Highwind back, so we could use the PHS here, but Cloud isn't in the PHS. He's gone. No, we can't do the flashback. There is a glitch for getting the PHS back, but it gets you XP. So at that point, it wouldn't be worth it. Maybe. We still have to test to see if maybe it would be worth it if there's no other way to do it. Oh my god, look at this party. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh, and Red's back too, yeah. So I guess now this doesn't work. Even if we fixed it somehow, this whole thing would be moot. Because we get Red 13 back, so. Unless, you know, we can, like, get rid of Tifa permanently or some nonsense. Can we send Red back to daycare? Maybe? How do we get Cloud back, though? You have no idea, Dynamics. The amount of convolution just to get here in the first place. What happens if I try to do this? Because the glitch is still here. I'm invisible, Tifa. Can she hit the button? Yes. Giant fuel gauge. They walk past you? What? They must... They must be programmed to run after Cloud. And they don't know where Cloud is, so they just run off the screen. That is great. Okay. And then obviously if I try to rest here, this isn't gonna work. Wait. Nope. F. Man, if that worked, that would have been amazing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any way to get Cloud back. What else could we do? Get Cloud normally? I don't think we can, because... Well, Medeal's back. We would get XP from the guard fight before train. We would get XP from the guard fight before train. So at that point, it wouldn't be worth it. If it weren't for that, we could potentially... Do we need to do trains again? Do you think maybe it might just activate? Well, Ultima doesn't give any XP. So that's fine. We're just gonna make Cloud go through this horrific thing twice. Well, listen, it doesn't matter. If we get any XP at all, then this isn't worth it, because there is a method to do this without getting any XP. If we completely redo the run and we never pass out in Great Glacier, then we can use that. I'm just trying to find a way to do this to where we don't have to do the whole playthrough again. Now, having said that, we're basically doing the whole playthrough again here, so I'm not sure this would even be worth it. This is a funnier way of doing it, but at this point, we're probably wasting more time than just redoing it from the glacier. Because if you never pass out, then you can go back there and pass out right now, and you'll get the opportunity to change your party. He said it works. I don't know if he actually tested it, but he said it works. I guess I should probably test that also. Okay, now what? Can we just go back? No. Is it gonna let me do trains again? The train is still crashed, so I don't know. Yeah, this all hinges on whether or not we can even get rid of red again. Or else it's, like, not gonna matter. Okay, I think we're cooked. Crash another train. Crash a train into the train. I don't think we can proceed now. Yeah. So I think we have to test the Great Glacier thing to see if we can never pass out, and then at this point pass out and see if it gives us a PHS. Okay, what? Redo train, defeat the guards with Sid, and have Barrett and Red in the party. But what does that accomplish? No, he's saying, like, go back to my save. But I don't understand what that accomplishes. If you fought the softlight guards in an underwater reactor before rewinding time. Oh my god, it just keeps getting more and more complicated. That wouldn't matter, because then at that point we're getting XP on people we don't want, and at that point it's still not worth it. I don't understand this train idea. If I do train with a different party, it doesn't matter. Then we get Cloud back, and it's a whole different party anyways. But I don't understand, like, what the point of doing that is. What we're trying to do is make it so we can have a different party go fight carry armor. And I don't see how doing a different fight with the trains accomplishes that. If I do a different party with the trains, I still get hard stuck with Cloud, Tifa, Barrett after getting rid of Aerith. We could remove Red 13 after Palmer. No, we couldn't. Red 13 wouldn't activate. But even if it did, Red 13 would get XP from Palmer. You remove Red 13 by going back in time to before Temple, and then walking into Cosmo Canyon. And the game thinks you're starting Cosmo Canyon, and it has that whole scene where it's like, Red 13 is leaving the party now because he went home and he's never coming back, so we're not just removing him from the party, we're removing him from the PHS entirely to trick the player into thinking that Red 13 is no longer part of the party. But then instead of going and doing Cosmo Canyon, you just leave. And then he's actually totally gone. But then he comes back at the very end because the game auto puts him back in your party. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to game this a little bit. I'm gonna have to look into this for a bit and see what I can come up with, but it sounds like no matter what we do, no matter what convoluted setup we do, we're gonna have to do the Great Glacier thing. Because no matter what little corners we cut, you can get the same low level with Barret and Sid. There's 2 major routes, but the Sid route requires the holes off trick. This route has you take Tifa and Barret without issue. Who do we... Who do we want to take instead of Tifa Barret? Tifa Red 13, right? Red 13's level 7. Or no, because Red 13's gone. So we want to take Sid Tifa instead of Barret Tifa. I think I see what you're saying. So when we do train, if we level up Sid instead, then Sid is like the same level as Barret, and so it doesn't matter if we take Barret or Sid. We're fairly certain. Well, to get a quick PHS, I'm not sure. To fix the PHS, we're fairly certain that's the only way. I mean, I guess I see a couple of solutions. A, we redo the entire playthrough, or 50% of the playthrough, to get the free PHS. B, we put XP on Sid instead of Aerith, take Tifa and Barret into carry armor, and in the end, the levels are the same anyways. Or C, we go get the PHS by defeating Genova Life, or Genova Death, or Genova Birth. And hopefully it's in a way where it doesn't affect any of the levels. We'd have to test it and see how much XP she gives and whether or not it's a big deal. So I see those as our 3 ways forward. It's just which one's the best. So I guess we'll stop here. We're going to stop here anyways because it's 5 o'clock. And we will reconvene next week and see which way is better and decide what we want to do. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, Slog. We'll have to see. Tanking the XP with Cloud Barret Tifa when the PHS thing with holes off is an option, I don't think is worth it. But if we put XP on Sid instead, it won't be the same, but it'll be moot. Everyone will have the same levels in the end. And it would be a lot less work. So, like, it's really just up to what we want to do. But the Sid idea might actually just be the lowest overall, in which case we just do that. So, I'll leave it up to Slog. He has the sheet of power. He can figure out if it'll be lower, and then we decide what the best way to do it is, and then we do it next week. What a crazy day today was, from like figuring out new things to, I mean, holy crap, what a day. What a day, man. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of Lowest Level. This challenge has truly become everything I wanted it to be and more. This is why I wanted to do multiple playthroughs. Because I knew that this last playthrough would basically just be like just an absolute rabbit hole. So, you know, the Barret and the Cloud playthroughs are like, that's what a normal lowest level playthrough would look like without getting completely nonsensical about it. That's just like, you know, if we just optimize with PHS and we do disc 1 skip and we don't fight a single fight we're not supposed to fight, that's what it looks like. But now we're in the weeds. Now we're in the insanity. So whatever happens, happens. I still want to do potentially a 4th playthrough where we simply get out of Midgar and wrong warp to the end of the game just to show how ridiculously funny the lowest level can be there. Now with this new thing where we can beat the game in 7 minutes, maybe we do a playthrough like that and we beat the game at level 6. I don't know. It's craziness out here. This lowest level challenge has grown legs of its own, and it's running away. So who knows what craziness is in store for us. But I'll tell you one thing. We'll be here for it. We'll be here as a community together to lose our minds together. And that's what it's all about. I was going to do a average at the end here, but I don't even know what save file we're on at this point. Like, I don't even know what to put. I was going to, you know, this is where we're at, but I don't even know where we're at. So I'm just going to leave it. We're still at party level 65 for all I know. Who freaking knows? Thank you again for being a part of this. And shout outs to everyone who's helped out. I know a lot of you have helped. Slog, Hey You has helped. Not has helped. Like, all of you guys have been super helpful in figuring all this out. I appreciate it. So thank you. Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to everyone on YouTube for following this train wreck. And we'll see you in the next episodes of the absolutely most ridiculous challenge run we've ever done. The absolute lowest level challenge. We will see you there. Peace.